And we could dedicate a video just to the train systems getting into Atlantic City and the history behind that, because there was multiple trains, two total, coming in from Atlantic City. But here now there's just one. And chances are, if you're going into Atlantic City by train, you're going to have to take this route because they're not going to be building any soon. So let's go ahead and take a look here at a convention center that doubles in as a train station. That is the Atlantic City Rail Terminal, a modern facility that stands out as the grand station of the past. Now, it focuses on some key elements. The location, well, it's pretty easy to get to. The Atlantic City Terminal is a unique spot because it's integrated with the Atlantic City Convention Center, as you can see, and it's situated on the southern side of the city. Co-location offers direct and accessible access to the convention for go visitors to Atlantic City and main events within the city itself. Now, granted, it's not on the boardwalk. I think that's important to note. It's not Boardwalk Hall. That's another convention center that dates a little bit further back from this. But it is interesting that it doubles down as it. Now, the terminal serves at multiple stops throughout the 30th station in Philadelphia, to Absecon, Egg Harbor City, Hamilton, Atco, Cherry Hill, and many more. Linden Mall. There's plenty. Now, the platform and the track location, well, there's 5 tracks total here that serve 3 platforms. There's 2 island platforms on each side, and it allows for accessible access for reaching your train. Now, I will say you can't just hang out in the terminals like if you were over on Europe or something where you can wait outside the terminal. They lock everyone inside and then you can go out. At least that's the way it was when I was there that day. Now, it might be because they know the trains are coming every hour and there's only one train coming in and one train coming out, which makes it pretty predictable that you could do something like that. Now, in regards to full accessibility, has it really all, passengers with disabilities, there's elevators where needed, and they often also stand ticket vending machines, and some periods where staff have ticket windows. Now, typically when it's busy on the weekends, and parking is also available. But I will say, if you're making a decision and you're cheap, chances are you're going to want to take the train, because depending on what station you get on Egg Harbor City, for instance, it's only going to be an $8 round trip as opposed to $20 for parking in the city. Now, you do get a lot more comfort with parking, and I think that's why less people take the train. But we're going to mention that as well. Now, there often is continental shuttle services by AC Jitney that takes people from the terminal and all Atlantic City casinos. Now, the bus terminal in the shuttle services are timed, and you'll have to kind of go on their websites to get all that information, but additional services and bus routes in nearby Atlantic City bus terminal, which is just a couple blocks away, offer connect and accessibility to pretty much anywhere within the city. You can see the Sheraton Hotel right outside. Now, there was a fire alarm that unfortunately happened while I was filming there, which makes it for good content, I will say. But you could see through some of those cracks there that there is a walking terminal from the Sheraton on the second floor into the convention center. For staying at the Sheraton, you don't even have to go onto the streets of Atlantic City. I will say there's really not much wrong with it. I didn't have one person kind of come up to me, or maybe one or two, maybe 1 or 2 in the morning. But nonetheless, it was still a very friendly environment right outside here. But I could see how it could turn very quickly in some parts of the city. Now, the history behind here being built in 1987, well, there was a convention center before that. That was the Boardwalk Hall, and we're dedicated a video towards that. That's still there, and that has way more history than this location. I will say this is a massive, massive building, one of the biggest buildings in Atlantic City. It's got to be. And the convention center serves multiple events throughout the year, some annual events that pretty much are the biggest ones in that topic. You probably ended up here. You wanted to know a little bit more about the history and the train station that serves also the convention center. I think it is a pretty cool concept to have both of them right there. It does make it a lot easier for people traveling through. The only downfall about it is it's just not on the boardwalk, so it takes away from Boardwalk Hall. Maybe if the train just came down a little bit further and went right to the boardwalk, that would be interesting, but that's just not the case. So for our video, keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Professor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area.